think we're Are we watching Transworld?
Hey, I'm Jaime Owens. Welcome to the video show. We're here today with Mr. John Rattray in his lovely backyard in Portland. And we're going to be talking about his 411 rookies from 1999. 411, number 37.
Number 37, that was it. And we're looking right now at the little baby icon. I always liked these little icons that 411 made. I don't know who designed them.
Were you in 411 before this?
No.
So you just came out straight with a rookies?
Graduated university. I had some money from my last student loan in the bank, and so we all decided to go to Vancouver to meet some friends that had visited Glasgow, skaters, and we were going to go back and visit them. Then we bought a van and we did a road trip down to San Francisco. You and Bowman, we met Bowman in Visalia Skate Camp because we drove out there. It's really nice in you know, Central California or wherever. And he was like, Rattray, you need to film a 411 profile. I was like, okay. He was like, I'll put you in touch with Clairval. When you get back to SF, go skate with him. And so we went out skating with Clairval, filmed most of this.
Oh, awesome, okay. That was the initial hookup. Yeah, he had all the dudes.
Yeah, I didn't plan on this. I was in town skating and Ewan was like, you need to get something done.
Yeah.
And I was like, do I? I just graduated university. Is that not good enough?
Yeah. You gotta do something with your life. You gotta be in 411.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so let's dive in and we'll go through.
All right, it's been a minute. Oh, Most Def, yeah, instrumental.
Johnny, how you doing? Right, I'll just tell you
Called up.
about a year ago.
I think that's where Ewan lives in SF.
With Nicky.
Oh, who made those horse things?
I know,
it was
what
a
are those
friend.
horse barriers?
It was one of Joe Brooks' friends, an artist.
Oh, really?
His name is John. I don't know what he does these days, but he'd made those things and Joe wanted to go and shoot a photo with them. So
Oh, really?
off we
Okay.
went, and I don't know why I was doing late shoves at the time, but there you go. There's that Wu-Tang shirt.
There's the Wu-Tang
If you
shirt.
pause
making
that, I
it.
can tell you where the Wu-Tang shirt came from.
Yeah.
We were at ASR Trade Show, 9E9, yeah, because I'd gone down to San Diego, 99, met up with Shire and Joe Burlow, who owned Blueprint at the time. And he had me and Shire, like, sitting down, filling in buy sheets from, like, accounts. Like, the skaters are doing the sales.
Sales staff,
time it
your
was that
sales
kind
staff.
but it's sick. It's that kind of, like, vibe of, hey, we're mean and we're lean. But I went down there and we were staying in Huntington Beach, and we went to I think Marshall's or Ross Dress for Less, and they had that Wu-Tang shirt, and it was just.
It's an actual Wu-Tang shirt, not just like a bee shirt that you call a Wu-Tang shirt.
No, it's Wu Wear,
It's
official,
it's official
Wu Wear,
Wu Wear.
killer bees swarming all over that shit, and it's like XXXL, but. Because it was in Ross Dress for Less, it must have been like overstock and like,
Yeah.
ended up in there because
No
nobody
one could-
needed the XXXL.
Yeah.
But it was like $20, and it was like, I can't not have that.
Yeah.
It's like a trench coat. It's funny.
And do you still have it?
Yeah, it's upstairs. We can look at it.
So we're gonna break that out later for sure. All right. And you're rocking some DCs, the Carols, were those Carol
Oh, I
DCs?
don't know. We'd have to reverse. You know what? Yeah, I was getting Flow DC, Rep Flow, and I think at that trade show, Damon Way actually hand-delivered me a couple of pairs. So
Oh,
I don't know
awesome.
what those are, but
Yeah.
there's the van that we bought in Vancouver. We drove down.
How many guys were in the van?
Oh, like 5 or 6.
Overcoming the situation. Blueprint skateboards forever. 99.
Blueprint skateboards forever.
Forever. You're
I mean-
claiming forever.
They went. I think they still are going. As a price point brand sold at like Toys R Us or
What does
something.
that? How does that feel to you to see a brand that had such an iconic team and feel and everything to kind of just go that route?
I think it's just evolution.
Yeah.
Like it was me, Shire, like Baines, Shipman was on there. You know, it was London,
Yeah.
like rainy winters, like charging through. I guess analyze the situation, adapt to the situation, and overcome it. You know where that comes from? That comes from a Clint Eastwood film called Heartbreak Ridge,
Oh yeah.
and he's like teaching the young
Shitheads.
the young
dumb
Marines
shitheads.
to like
He was like,
what
dude.
you have to do to survive, basically. So it's kind of drafting off that. I don't know why it came to my mind when I was doing this little voiceover, but it sounded kind of cool.
Sounded super cool. And
So,
your
it's like-
accent made it sound even cooler. You're
No,
like,
and
wow.
that's what we were doing. That was Blueprint. We were just like trying to survive.
Had you filmed a video part for Blueprint? Because Waiting for the World was around this time.
I think I filmed this while we were filming for Waiting for the World. But I think I came back from this trip and McGee had bought a Death Lens and a VX1 and was
so-
like, we're redoing everything, mate. We're filming everything again.
Really?
And then I think he put out a promo at that point, Build and Destroy. Have to double check that.
Yeah.
And then we started filming Waiting for the World All Over Again.
Yeah, and then you had, I remember I watched that too recently, and you had the Killer Bee shirt clip in there too, so you took it back to London.
There's something in there, and it kind of works here for
works
some
in
reason,
America,
but in
but-
London it looked ridiculous. It looked triple XL. Maybe I buttoned it up or something.
Yeah. So this is all filmed in SF pretty much, and like how long, like just like 2 weeks or?
This was about 2 or 3 weeks.
That's pretty good, a 2-minute part.
Yeah, that
SF.
Bayblocks was sick then, and what happens? Nollie flip off
Nollie
the end.
flip's
It's not
good.
too bad. Oh, this, I remember Dill gave me so much shit.
Yeah, talk about this.
You know why that happened? That pause, that weird sort of tease thing?
That flex.
Just
Why are
'cause
you
I was-
flexing?
Because I was shocked. 'Cause I was like, did I land it? Am I rolling? Oh, yeah. And then just kept going. It's just, all it is surprise.
Was this a goof trick that you had in your bag? The pop shove it
Pop
late
shove late
kickflip?
flip, yeah, it's like a Julio de la Cruz inspired, like I think not 4-1. I had the New Deal video 1281 as a kid. That was on loop. And so like tricks like that, you're like, when you're a little kid, you think it's the funnest looking thing ever, and then
And then you're doing it for 411 later. And then
but if you do it
good.
good and smooth, then it's okay. But that fake steez, and then that was supposed to be a tray flip.
That was, I knew it was. I was like, you're supposed to be
That
tray flipping.
whole line is just like accident. It's just an accidental
I love
like
it, you
surprise myself. Like, wait, oh, I landed it. Oh, is that a tray flip? No, it's a 360
Shove
shove.
it.
Okay, cool.
Just keep, hey, fucking run it.
We're rolling.
I know, I was like, looks like he's trying to 3-flip out and he didn't get it.
Yeah, I think it's definitely because of the rubber on that.
Those shoes. No sliding handrails, boom.
Oh yeah, that handrail was in Fresno outside some sort of government building, I think.
Back lipping.
Mark Johnson also skated that rail, Nollie Nose slide it.
Oh yeah. This is painful.
Clairville took me to all of this. Yeah, I thought I broke my wrist right then. Didn't. Weird steez on the ride out, whatever. This was this ramp in, what's that part of town? It's near Silicon Valley, but it's like, that ramp was it was a backyard ramp, and Justin Williams took us there. He was trying to get me on Think. I was like, nah.
Oh really?
Nah, Blueprint forever.
Blueprint forever till.
Blueprint forever for like a year.
And then zero came. Kickflip in. Oh, what's a Scottish boy think of Fresno, California, when you like do the crawl slide in the pool here, the Vagabond?
Oh yeah, this is the first time in Central California. I don't know. You're out there. You're just realizing like California's not Hollywood. California's got a lot of methamphetamine. You know? Oh God.
Yes. Talk about the white mask, making fun of yourself for skating and.
This is remember, this is pre. I mean, the internet's kind of starting to happen a little bit. This is pre-internet. It's pre like anonymous hackers group. I don't think I'd ever seen that V for Vendetta either. But I guess I'm channeling some sort of weird underground hacker group vibe right here. And I think I just did, I don't know what. I didn't want my face on camera. I thought it was just kind of getting weird. It's like, what's this saying? Oh, this is when it's like unbalanced.
Listen.
Aberdeen, Scotland. It's been the oil capital of Europe for the past 20 years. The local economy balances on the razor's edge of US financing. What am I doing? Skateboarding in the US.
You're laying down like geopolitical finances or whatever. Like.
Yeah, I think that was just
Trying to show off
Trying
you're
to
smart, show off the brain, show off the brain power.
I guess so, but show off while covering up at the same time.
Tell them you're not a dumb skateboarder, you've read a book or two.
Oh yeah, I always tried to portray the idea that you can finish college and you can be a skater.
Yeah,
and like, hey,
there's nothing wrong with that, right? Yeah, there's nothing
because
wrong.
it's a short window, this whole skateboarding thing.
Yeah. And this is the van you guys are in, right?
Yeah, that was the GMC Van Dura. Pretty good van.
It looks like that van broke down a lot. Did that van break down a lot?
No, it was okay.
Pretty good?
Yeah, it's pretty solid. Oh, you know who gave me shit for that nose slide, to the front nose to sort of flop out to fakie? Trainwreck. I remember him just kind of talking shit on it.
Really?
Yeah. to my face, which is good. If you're going to talk shit to somebody, you should do it to their face.
Do it to their face, not in the back, not behind
Yeah,
their
but I was like, fair enough, it's sloppy. I should have kickflipped into it or something and then popped out good. Didn't. They put it in there anyway, whatever.
Whatever.
I was kind of psyched on the front shove out of the 5.0. I was always inspired by Penny a little bit. So like kickflip into mini ramp, that's probably some Penny inspiration.
Yeah.
5.0 shove out, Penny at, remember he did it all sick at that Huntington Beach curved ledge?
Yeah, yep, super long.
So I kind of got into that because of him. And then there was this super shitty version of that in Glasgow outside the Mitchell Library, like with the roughest old concrete carved stone top. It had been seen the Glasgow winter for the last 100 years, and we'd wax it up. It's like off a 3-stair. Learned that trick at that spot. in
That's
Glasgow.
why.
It always felt good.
Yeah.
There's
the dumper,
out.
the flop.
Jesus Christ. Ollie over the double rail. Okay. Wait, hand down. Yeah.
Hand down.
Whatever.
That's style. That's style.
Yeah. Just kind of surfing the streets.
Kickflip
Manual
out.
kickflip out. This is good. I always like just doing stuff where you're just kind of
Oh yeah, there's the lead shot.
skating the city. Oh, the pole avoiding the pole thing. I always like that. Things like that too.
Oh, it's swerving through.
Ishod had one recently where he 3-flips down a big stack, like 10 stair or 12 stairs, something, and he swerves the pole. I always like that stuff.
Yeah.
It like shows what street skating's all about.
Yeah.
Who did a good one as well? I always think of
It's adapting to the situation.
exactly.
Exactly.
Adapt to the situation, analyze it, and overcome.
Overcome.
And sometimes you do that without even thinking. Like Satville Lung when he what does he do? Front board shove, I think, at the end of his part in Welcome to Help. And as he's riding towards the curb, you see him look.
Oh yeah, give the
Just
little
that
look.
look. Is there cars? Nah, I'm good. And he drops off, analyzing the situation.
Adapting. All right, here we are, the infamous.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Look, what's up?
You want to watch Dad?
so
You're gonna watch Dad here?
This is in 1999. This is at least 15 years before you were born. Is this spot even here? Is Clipper even still here anymore?
I think they built the big the elevator or whatever beside it, right?
Oh, the same.
So I don't know if it's still there or
The same thing that they did with the Leap of Faith.
the Leap of Faith.
Okay, so Clipper. I remember looking at this in a photograph. We were looking at it with Staba. Staba had a front board in an independent ad, I think.
Yep.
And we'd gone and skated it, and like we were just skating it and I was lip sliding it like 20 times or something.
Mm-hmm. It just felt real good.
It was feeling good, and then Stable was like, you should do something different. It's been lip slid already. You should do it to fakie or something. And I was thinking, like, lip slide to fakie, that's fucking gross. It's a terrible idea.
It's gross.
And I tried it like 2 times and was like, yeah, it's not going to work. I'll probably break my ankle doing that.
Yeah.
And then I went to the SR trade show we talked about and talked to Shire about, I was skating that Clipper ledge. I think I'm going to go noseblunt slide it. And he was like,
Yeah,
no,
right.
you're not, mate. Yeah, right, mate. How you going to do that?
That's a good Shire impression.
And I was like, because lip slide and nose blunt slide is practically the same thing. You just need to be a bit more accurate with a nose blunt slide. And he was like, believe it when I see it, mate. So I was like, all right, you're on. And I went back with the Wu-Tang shirt. And yeah, here it works good because it's like unbuttoned, so you can't tell that it's XXXL.
It's like a cape, right?
If you look at the right arm, you can see it's like way down over my elbow, and that's a short sleeve shirt. So you get the idea.
3/4 sleeve.
Yeah. So we're nose blunt sliding Clipper.
How long did it take you to do the nose blunt once you got up there?
20 tries or something. Gabe's there. This angle's filmed by Dustin Dole, and he's standing on top of the vending machine.
Did you feel pressure to do it with Dustin Dolan
And Gabe.
and Gabe?
Maybe
Yeah.
Gabe. I didn't know Gabe so well that time, and he always came across as a bit severe. So I felt like I should not waste his time too much.
So good. I think this trick alone,
And
From this-
Claraval, you can see Claraval's bolt
Fi-
head there.
fisheye,
Fisheye, there he is.
this trick alone put you on the map. I remember seeing that for the first time and being like, loving that whole part, the Scottish accent, the talking. It was just so different than any other 401 like little profile rookie thing or whatever. And then the nose blunt just sealed the deal.
Yeah, I was
I
all
was a
about.
fan. I was a fan right away.
I was all about not trying to be something. Just be yourself.
Exactly.
And if it works, it works.
And it came across that way too. It was super awesome. What'd you do after you landed this?
I think I just cruised around and put my hands in the air, all stoked.
Did you guys go celebrate after, or was it just?
Oh,
like
I don't know. After
another
that,
clip?
I was probably sleeping on the floor at 6 Neil, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we went and Frank was living there, Gerwer, and we went and we watched it.
Oh, really?
And Frank got all kind of like stoked but bummed because it's another Euro coming to like compete with
Yeah.
what they're trying to do.
Well, thank you, sir.
All right,
Appreciate it. That was awesome.
you should
So
have some
good.
stuff out of that. There it is. No, you got it. You got it. You can pull that off pretty well. It's actually not too bad for you. It's not too bad of a size on you. But you need to get close in on the pattern. The bees are so sick, and they're coming in like with the New York skyline right there. Staten Island somewhere in there. Right?
Staten Island.
That's where they're flying. That's where they're swarming in Staten Island. Look, here's the official.
Oh yeah,
right here.
Makes it official.
Wu Wear. So Wu Wear Jeans Co. That's what they were called then. So you can probably both wear it. There we go, look. There it is, official. I don't know what's going on with it, but it's pretty good. There we go. Queensbridge Murderers. That wasn't Wu, but that's Mobb Deep.
Is your arm in there? Let's see if is your arm in there.
I don't think we can bring it all the way around, can we? Here. Okay, about a year ago I was sitting... Hello? Hello, who's this? This is John here, how you doing? Right, I'll just tell you quickly. About a year ago, I was sitting in the pub in Aberdeen with Nicky. And you know Nicky came over, you know, met him, James Dean. And then well, he was all like, John, I can't handle Aberdeen anymore, I need to get out. And he was like, right, we gotta go around the world next summer. And I was like, all right then, I've got one more year of school left, I've got one more year of uni. We've got to do that, and then we'll go around the world, we can do it. But then, well, it just whatever happened, and we ended up just going to Vancouver and traveling around in the van for 2.5 months. But that was just exactly what we needed, it was fucking brilliant. And that's what happened. We need to analyse the situation, adapt to the situation, overcome the situation. Blueprint Skateboards forever, 99 in SF, Scotland. Aberdeen, Scotland. It's been the oil capital of Europe for the past 20 years. The local economy balances on the razor's edge of US financing. What am I doing? Skateboarding in the US.